Good morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I must apologize for not uploading a video this past Sunday. I had some things to take care of. I was busy, really busy. Even yesterday, which was Monday, I went on the road. So I said I wouldn't let today pass without you guys getting a video of an update on the birds. So as you can see, this is the yellow chick that I had before. They're growing up really fast, and I really like the color that is how it's turning out. So it is feeding time in the morning, and as you know, these guys love their little treats. Yeah. Okay, guys, and look at this. She has already laid back. That's the champagne hen. That's the mother of these two, with this red cock pigeon over here. That's him right there. Might look a little bit dirty, but it's because he's feeding the chicks. Whenever birds are feeding chicks, they often tend to look that way. This here is another chick that comes from this pair also. The same red and the champagne. This is a chick from them. It's gonna be a nice young cock pigeon. Likes to defend his spot. Yeah, that's very nice right there. Beautiful quality also. Look at him. That's a beautiful bird. Has a little ribbon in his tail. Get it from his father. Ribbon tail. But okay, guys. As you can see here, this is the yellow that we had. And the chicks are coming up very nicely. They're quite big too. Look at this, guys. That's very beautiful. Those haven't even grown out as yet. So this is going to be a really nice sample. And if you have been following my videos, you will see that this pair really produce some really nice quality pigeons, because this isn't the first pair out of them. This one isn't the first one. There was another set before that had even greater feather foot than these right now. So these just keep giving me sample after sample. So let's see what else I'm going to touch on right now. So as you know, up here in the previous video, I had 3 eggs. I believe one was hatched out, so all 3 of them hatched out. However, I took one out of the nest because it wasn't that they could feed all 3 chicks, but I didn't want to risk it in terms of the last one to hatch out would be at a disadvantage. If I had, I've been seeking this syringe that is used to feed young chicks. I'm gonna buy one online. That's my only option, because I keep checking the farm stores and they don't have any. So I'm gonna buy one online. If I had that, then I could assist them with feeding the young chicks. Okay. Alright, so these two are 2 out of the 3 of the chicks. The other chick, luckily this pair right here laid, and that's why it's kind of good when you have like an extra pair in your coop that can be used to foster eggs and support raise chicks. So I'll get back to that shortly. So these two hatch out second and third, right? These two are coming from a pair of tail mount that I'd sell recently, but before I had sell them, they laid 2 eggs before they left. So you can see right here that little black spot right there at the back. Yeah, that's a good sign. And also most of its body is white, so I'm hoping that I will get something like a tail mark out of them. That would be really nice. I'm not sure as yet. They're in the young stage, so that's the thing. Yeah. But previously, out of this pair that I had sold, I got a tail mark out of them. The first time that they laid, there was only one egg that was fertile, and I got a tail mark out of it. Really nice tail mark color, and an unusual color that kind of like a khaki color, like or close to a champagne type of tail mark. And the second time I got a champagne in, a white and champagne, which you can see in recent videos too, right? So this is the other set that they have laid. So let's see what these two is gonna be like as they grow up, as they feather up and so forth. But guys, I can tell you there is a pigeon around there, the pretty colors one, the chick. It has feathered up, and I'm telling you guys, I know you're gonna enjoy seeing that pigeon. So down here is the other chick. Oh, they haven't fed him as yet. As you can see, I'm just feeding now. But this chick right here, there's always feed in the coop, so there shouldn't be any reason why his craw is this empty. But that pair, I'm not really familiar with them as yet. I got them recently, so is the first day actually taking care of chicks. I don't really like how this chick look. It looks a bit malnutritious or something like that. But I'll see. That's why I will put one in the nest to test them. And I'm not even that sure about who is the father and mother of this chick as yet, because I came in and saw the egg on the ground, but I put it in the nest and it was fertile, so it ended up hatching. However, like, one thing with me, I try to make use of every opportunity, because these guys had laid, right? They had laid, and one of the things I was considering with them is that I wanted to know if they will be able to lay successfully with their tail, because their tail is a bit massive. So that's one of the things I wanted to know. So this set of eggs that they had laid, they laid 2 eggs. I threw away one already. Right here we have our flashlight. In previous video you would have seen this also, a method of testing the eggs to see if they are fertile. So this one here, let me see. Nope, that's not fertile. Not fertile at all. If it was fertile, you'd be seeing a lot of blood vessels in the egg. But I still have a use for this egg, which I will get to down further in the video. So let me put back this. So what that tells me now is that the next time that they're going to be mating in preparation to lay, I will have to either cut the end tail or even cut both of them tail. So that's what that tells me. Okay. So next here, I've tested these eggs already, and I know both of them are fertile. But I'm just going to show you guys for reference what a fertile egg would look like when you test it with a light. So you can see here the phone. Oh, I was supposed to turn off the phone light. Let me turn it off and you'll see it better. There we go. Yes. So because I was videoing, you couldn't see it as clear as before. So when you put an egg in a little dark area and use a flashlight, you can see inside like you're doing an x-ray, and those blood vessels tells you that the egg is fertile, and that is what you want to see. These eggs are recently laid, that's why they don't have a lot of blood vessels as yet. I have to be very careful with them right now. Look at this one. This one have more blood vessels because, as you know, one egg is laid a day before the other one. So that tells you that the eggs are fertile. put it back right there. I ain't gonna trouble him anymore. So that's that, guys. Let's see now. Give you guys a moment to take in the birds. So as you can see, it is feeding time. And these guys are starting to pick up, so that's really nice. You know, I don't really look at this one that much, but it's still a good pigeon right here. The pair, they show, one of them normally come with a lot of feather foot. This still, some people still consider this good feather foot, but I consider this like an off pair, where one comes with a lot of feather foot and the other one comes with less feather foot. Okay? But there's a lot of potential in this pair. As you can see, the yellow right there, like, come on. If it wasn't research that told me that a recessive red paired with a dilute, right? A dilute doesn't have to be this color. This is called champagne color. So as I said before in a previous video, a dilute doesn't have to be this color. You have different, based on the color, called black. Black have a dilute that they call dun. That is like a light gray color like. That's a dilute of black. Brown has a different dilute and red have a different dilute. So this here, yellow, is a dilute of red. A recessive red. This pigeon right here, that's a dilute form of his color. Right? Okay, so let's see. I think I'm gonna go around there and show you guys the rest of the chicks. Okay, and if anything, I'll come back here afterward. So as you can see though, guys, it is breeding season, so the birds tend to breed very fast. As you can see, those chicks right there, they're barely picking up, and the mother is already back on eggs. Look here too, guys. This right here, there's an egg right there. There is an egg right. Oh, let me turn on by the flashlight now. Yeah, there we go. So there is. Let me see if I can just get him to move. Get her. That's the she right there. It's on the egg. I can't really get to touch her, but she has laid one egg, so I won't really trouble her much right now. This is what we want to see right here. This young chick. Let me get him out here. Wow. Come here. So as you can see, guys, that's his father right there. And the hen has a little bit of that similar color on its shoulder. And this here is the first chick that I got out of them. Look at this chick, guys. Look at this chick. Look at the color of this chick. This is really nice, guys. This is really nice. And he also gonna have a massive tail. He took off his mom in terms of the tail, because the hen has a bigger tail than the cock pigeon. So that's one of the things what you want to look for when you're pairing too. Like, you try to pair certain attributes together to improve the quality of the chicks. Because the cock pigeon has the color that I want, but is low on feather foot. This here too, like, these chicks are so big. I'm trying to spawn this chick like a crab. So here we go, guys. Look at this feather foot. That's not bad. That's not bad. But I would like it to be more though. But that's not bad. So I can work from that to improve it based on who I pair him with. So now that he has the color that I want to achieve, I'm going to pair it with another bird in the future that will increase its feather foot. Okay, so guys, take a look at him. Let's see, look at the wings. And you know the birds are just going to get more beautiful as they grow. Look at this wing right here, guys. Look at the black at the end. That just make it, that gives it a nice contrast. Look at that. That's so beautiful. And as it grows, its colors will molt and it will get more beautiful. Look at that, guys. Look at that. This is a beautiful bird. And as I said, they have already laid back. So pretty soon, we'll be seeing another pair from them, which is really nice. So that's one pair right here. Now up here, this is the infamous tail mark pair. Tail mark. And guys, yes, they have laid, but the eggs aren't fertile again. I don't know what's going on with this pair. I've trimmed them, I cut the tail, I trimmed their vents. I saw to me where they had thread successfully and all of that, but the eggs are still coming infertile. Now, another thing that happened yesterday I went on the road, but when I came back, I saw an egg out here on the ground broke. After checking, I realized it was one of their eggs that has actually broke. Another thing I've noticed is that there were some blood spots out here on the board here. You can see. What that tells me is that there must have been some fighting, which in most likely this one is the culprit right here, this white one. What I normally do is this. This over here is my breeding section, right? So what I normally do, if I'm letting out somebody from the top part here to avoid fighting, I only let out one pair from the top. So like today, if I let out this pair, tomorrow I let out this pair. So that avoids the fighting at the top. Because all these cock pigeons are going to be out here and they're just going to be going across here fighting each other. Okay guys, so I had to pause for a moment, but getting back to what I was saying, yeah, I came and I noticed that one of the eggs were broke, and when I saw this is the cock pigeon. You can see on his feet right here. Let me show you. Yeah, right there. It's a bit bloody, so that means that he was fighting. That means that he was fighting with another cock pigeon up here, and maybe that's how the egg get broke. Right? Another thing, another fault that I find with this breeding cage here, they tend to stay up on the box here and jump off in the nest sometimes. So that's another way the egg could break. So in the future, I'm going to cut off this part here to prevent that. But as I said, either way, the eggs are fat eggs. So what I'm now considering is to give them the champagne hen egg to raise. But what I'm going to do, as I mentioned before, that fat eggs that is around there, that one fat egg, that was from the black hen. Right there, that black hen. Yep. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that fat egg in this nest. So therefore they will be still setting on 2 eggs, and further down the line I will decide if I want to give them the champagne egg to raise. So that's what I'm going to do. I have to investigate and find out what really caused that egg to break, because I don't want to put those fertile eggs in the nest and then it end up break. That would be a heartbreak for me, so I'm going to try to prevent that. I might let the champagne hen, the eggs, I might let them hatch in the nest that is there. Then now, as the chicks hatch, I put them in this nest. Maybe that's the best option. Okay, yeah guys, you can take a closer look at the feeder right here. So just to mention, this is Nutrimix pig pellet. Persons were saying that I should use the chicken pellet, but I was actually using the chicken pellet before and I was getting a lot of fat eggs. So I use this, and as you can see guys, I have a lot of chicks right here. So I'm just going to continue using it because it is working for me. I'm not telling you that you need to use it. I'm just saying it is working for me. Okay, so I have crushed corn also, and I have a bit of parrot vita. These white things that you're seeing here is actually sunflower seeds, and a lot of different seeds are in there. You guys can check out some of my other videos where you'll see more information on the feed compilation that I use. It's not a must that you use those. This is just my way of feeding my birds. They like treats, and when I give them that and the feed, they tend to eat more. Okay, so let's see. There's still more chicks to see. Here we go. Oh, let me start a bit to the side. I need to move this. Oh, and I noticed that I have some new subscribers, guys. Thank you, and welcome to the family. You guys will be able to see the that's normal. I don't know why when you touch young chicks, they tend to poop right at that time. Let me get something to scrape that away. They tend to always poop right when you touch them or when you move them. Okay, so this here is another chick that is coming from this pair right here, that red end, and this purplish looking cock pigeon right here. I picked out his tail, it's going back now, so you guys will soon see him in all his beauty again. So this is their first chick. They had only laid one egg, so this is their chick right here. Look at this chick, he's fed so much and he still wants more. This here is his wing. Look at his wing. They have a term for this, they call it angel wings. Sound nice but not pretty nice for the bird, because eventually as he's growing he will fix it, but if he doesn't fix it, there's a video in one of my previous videos I can show you how you guys can fix this in terms of taping the bird's wing. There, just check one of my previous videos, you will see it. That pretty pigeon around there that I was playing with this morning on the block, his wing had this issue and I fixed it with tape. So in the future, if the chick doesn't fix it, I'll fix it for him and you guys will see how to address that issue. Okay, these chicks are so heavy. Alright, this is another one here. You can see the feather foot is not so strong. Oh, come on, push out your legs, let me see your feather foot. Yeah, these are a bit bent in. This has potential to grow up, to grow out more as the chick grows. The end over there doesn't have a lot of feather foot. The cock pigeon also doesn't really have a lot, but he has some good feather foot too. Most of them is broke off now. But I'm not just focusing on the feather foot. I'm focusing on colors. I'm focusing on building the breed. So even if one doesn't have a lot of feather foot, I can always put it with something else that has a lot more and build it. Okay, not that I'm going to keep all of these chicks, but the thing is I want to keep them to a mention to where I can fully decide who I'm going to add to my breeding and who I'm going to sell down the line. Okay guys, so let me see, I'm almost finished with the why you guys do this? Yeah, in the future I'm going to be looking into getting some better feeding pans for them, avoid them messing in the feeder. That's something I'm gonna work on. But I've been a little bit busy, guys, so please don't crucify me for that. Okay? Okay, this pair right here is a beautiful pair. I love the color on this bird. Look at his wing. Look at the wing. You see that? That's almost like the color they call undelusional. Does that it should be a bit lighter than this. It should still have the patterns that you're seeing, but the color should be lighter. So maybe by breeding and breeding, they might produce something similar to that. This is the end wing. You can see a lot of brown mix in it. Personally, I like that quality with black pigeons. Like, I would like to have a full black, like a full jet black, but I don't mind these either. I don't mind these. So they are on one chick. I'll show you that chick. A little young chick. Let's get the focus. Yes. And you can see already that this chick is going to have a similar quality in terms of the black and the brown mix in his wing. I think this is going to be a nice color too. Might end up looking similar to this chick down here in a sense. Oh, there's the egg over there. I'll get up so let me show you. There's the egg. I caught her. Yeah. So he might have a similar color to that chick. Look at that. And you can see he has a nice tail already coming in. So by next weekend again, when I make another video, this chick will be more feathered up and you guys can see it better. That's the beauty with making weekly videos. There's always something new, always something growing and so forth. Now look at these chicks, guys. Look how fast these chicks have grown. Like, these chicks are maybe, I think maybe about approaching 2 months old. I'm not sure if they even fully reached 2 months as yet. These are approaching 2 months old. So pretty soon I'm going to take them out of here and put them over the big part of the loaf as soon as their egg hatch again, because they are on 2 fertile eggs. These are the parents. That's the cock pigeon right there. Yep, that's a big boy. And this is the hen. Now this is a miserable hen. I can't trouble her. She will even break the eggs. I can't trouble her. I have to know how I'm approaching her. See how she's puffing up already? She is the miserable type. Yes, guys, but these are their first chicks that they had. Very beautiful. I can tell you already that I'm going to be keeping this pair and adding it to my breeding pairs, definitely. Okay, so, and they are on 2 fertile eggs now, so those are another thing to look forward to in the future. Okay, so I think that's really the update so far. This video is a bit longer, but I know you guys won't mind. I know you guys won't mind the length of the video. Yep. So let's just touch on a few things before I go. So this is the pigeon that I was referring to right here. This one. The baby that you see around there that had the wing twist out. He was one of them that had a wing like that. Ooh, you're so bad. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Huh? Come on. Come on. Yeah. So he had his wing twist out and I taped it and it actually fixed it. Okay, you will see that in some previous video. And as I said, the one fat leg that is down here, I'm going to put it in the nest around there where the tail marks are at. And then now, yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Look at this other little chick over here. A really cute chick. Some of its tail I've picked out some of its tail because it was a bit leaning, so I wanted it to balance back, and then now the rest of it will grow in. But it's a really beautiful chick. Nice feather foot too. I think I'm not sure if I'm going to be adding this one to breeding as yet. But as I say guys, I want to hold off on selling any for now, because I want to also increase the amount of birds that I have, that I can actually meet the demand of you guys a bit more, because I know a lot of you guys want to buy birds, but I really just don't have the supply for it as yet. So most of these chicks that are coming up, I want to select some of them, add them to breeding, and then in the future I will have more birds can actually sell. So this was one of them that I was telling you. I needed to see, I think I will have to cut the tail in the future when they're mating again. So I think that's it for this video guys. I'm actually out of breath. But just before I go guys, so I know I've had a lot of subscribers added to the channel from the other day, and I really like the feedback from you guys that you have been giving me and so forth. So I was thinking to myself how I can show an appreciation of that from you guys. So here, right here, I have a little surprise for you guys, or just a treat. So whoever had watched this entire video first and see this, they would have been able to get this credit. So this is a Jamaican credit, a flow credit. I think this is a $500, yeah, a $500 credit. So when you add this to your phone, you'll get $500 credit. Okay, this is a legitimate credit. I bought it yesterday, and all I'm asking from you is that if you add this, if you were the one that watched the video and you add this and it go on your phone, just leave a comment in the comment that said I got it. Okay, that's all I'm asking in return. So please do that to prove that yes, it's a legit credit. Okay, all right guys, and I encourage you to watch the videos that I like. If you are a fan, I'm not telling somebody that doesn't really like pigeons to watch these videos. That's why I don't force persons to subscribe or anything like that. But if you're a fan and I upload a video and you have the time, if you do have the time, watch the video in its entirety, because you might never know what surprise could be in that video. Okay, not saying that there will be a surprise every week or something like that, but I'm a type of person that love to show appreciation, and you never know what form that appreciation will comes in. Okay, so watch out for that guys in the future. And I'm not going to put all the treats at the end of the video either. So guys, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.